everyone, Courtney Lucas. I'm back and I'm in a different location. I'm in one of our electric line sheds. I am with one of our most recognizable employees, a line worker, Mr. David Grice.
Hi folks.
Customers see our line workers out and about all the time, and when their power goes out, they often want to know what caused it and how long is my power going to be out. Mr. Grice is going to tell us what kind of equipment they use to get the power back on, what kind of issues they may face out in the field, and he's going to answer some other questions that I may come up with as we go along.
It works.
All right, take it away, Mr. Grice.
Hi, my name is David Grice. Been here 28 years. What we do the most, if the power goes off, 99% of the times is a squirrel that takes the line out. Everybody says they heard a transformer blew. Normally it's not a transformer. It's called a line fuse. This is called a line fuse. When it blows, it opens up. What we do, we'll write out, we'll get a phone call, we'll write out there, find out what it is. If we find the squirrel laying on the ground, we'll come back, we'll take our stick, take these off, put a new fuse in it, hang it back up. While we're in our bucket, we'll come back and throw it back in, and your power comes back on. If you have an overhead transformer, this is an overhead transformer here. If it goes bad, we have trucks that we can bring us new transformer, hang it, and get the power back on a lot quicker too. If we have an underground situation, which this is an underground feeder here, feeds over to our pad mount transformers 99% of the time and fail. Most of our underground areas have these sitting in the yard. If those go bad, we do the same thing we do with an overhead transformer. We can take a truck, kill the power, pull this one up, set a new one on, make everything back hot, and good to go. If a reasonable amount of time for your power being off is less than 45 minutes to an hour. If another situation comes up, it might take a little longer to get your power back on. If we lose a main breaker at a substation, a power substation, we have to find out what took it out before we make any lines hot. If we lose a POD, which is a point of delivery, we have 3 in Fayetteville. If one of those goes out, 99% of the time it's going to be Duke Energy, because that's who we feed from. Courtney?
Okay, thank you. That was great information. So questions, for example, you mentioned squirrels are often the cause of outages.
Yes, ma'am.
But let's talk about car accidents, snakes, birds.
Car accidents, they hit these poles. They're salt-treated poles, or they don't last like the good creosote poles do, the nice brown ones. They don't last that long. These are better for the environment while they're in the ground. But the cars, when they do hit them, they do snap a lot quicker, and that takes a little time to change the pole out. So,
can you tell us about the makeup of your crews? You don't work by yourself.
No, ma'am.
Tell me who's in the truck with you, who's on your team.
I have a 5-man crew. I have a lineman and 3 groundmen that work with me. I have one in a bucket truck, and the other ones are in the line truck, which carry the transformers or the wires are real. I drive a pickup truck, and I get to the scene a lot quicker to assist the situations.
Okay, well, we're in hurricane season, and we've been very blessed this year that we haven't been hit. But oftentimes customers ask, okay, well, I just saw PWC drive in my neighborhood, but they didn't turn the power back on. What are y'all doing when you're driving through these neighborhoods?
We're actually riding through the neighborhood, a situation, or doing the assessment of the situation, trying to get it to find out what actually took to cause the power to go out. It could have been a motor vehicle accident. It took out a transformer. We just can't go in a neighborhood and just throw a switch back in. We have to ride the lines out to make sure that everything is safe for the customers and for the employees at PWC.
Okay. Now, you've mentioned you've been here for 28 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have new employees coming in all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Young people. They're so young to me. Can you tell us a little bit about the program at Ftcc and what it takes to get into line work? It's
a 6 to 12 week program, and they teach them all the theology of the line work, what split bolts are, what a transformer is. They teach them how to climb poles, how to set cross arms, how to build an overhead line. It's a good course. If there's some young people out there that if they want, that's something they like to pursue, they can do that.
And line work is in-demand work.
Yes, it is.
Everywhere you go around the world, line workers needed. So we're definitely pushing that FTCC program.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. What else is in the shed? What else am I looking at?
These right here are called tripods, and if we have a manhole or a vault that we have to get into, like downtown Fayetteville, to make us work safely, if anything happens, we lower ourselves down with a cable. If somebody that's in the hole, if the atmosphere gets too bad, after we test it, we have to test the atmosphere before we go in. If we seem that it's or somebody gets hurt down there, we can hook them up to the A-frame and pull them right on up out of the ground and get them medical attention.
Okay, cool. I want to know about these green transformers and how, we see kids sit on them sometimes and plants around them.
It's not recommended for any children or anybody to be sitting on these because they're man-made and they could be exploded at any time. Anything that's man-made is not 100%. Plants, we have stickers on them that right here in the front, and it tells you don't have anything 3 foot in front of it, 3 foot in front of it and 3 foot on each side of it. Most people want to paint these. If you paint them, it's hard to find them at night because we know exactly where they're supposed to be at. If you put a decal on them or a bush in front of them, we just, we may overlook that transformer. That could be where the transformer, the power could be out at.
What's the best part about your job?
Coming to work every day.
Great employees
yeah, Courtney, you're a good girl. No, we have a brotherhood here. We spend more time here than we do at home. So.
And what about the customers when they come out and tell you, thank you so much for getting my lights turned back on?
It makes you feel good. Yeah. It does. It makes you feel real good. We've had it a couple times during the last hurricanes, especially on Clintdale Road. We probably got 5,000 customers back on in 2.5 hours after we had to put some lines back up. But when they started hollering, that was recognition right there.
So to wrap it up, I want you to let our customers know that once the power goes out, y'all are on it, and you're going to work as quickly and as safely as possible to get it on, and just be patient with us, right? Yes,
ma'am. Be patient. Just give us time to get, because 90% of the time we're at home. When the power actually goes off at night, we have to come to the plant, get our trucks, and then go to the scene and assist the situation to find out what's going on. So just bear with us. The power will be back on as quick as we can, but we're going to do it in a safe manner. We don't take no shortcuts. This is one job that you cannot take a shortcut in.
David Grice, thank you so much.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
really appreciate it. If you have any questions about line work, if you're interested in the program at FTCC, please go to our website, check out our Facebook page, of course, and who knows, maybe you'll be Mr. David Grice one day. Thank you. I don't know what he's saying.